And in typical Robbie fashion, he walks over, turns a rock. Scott with 802 Outdoor Adventures here. Well, I got baby Diesel all hooked up to the Gold Getting camper. Hopefully it's a Gold Getting camper this weekend. Headed up to the wild ammonoosuc to join Green Mountain Prospectors. Are having a dig on Saturday, so we're going to join the club up there and hopefully find some gold. Dylan's already up there. He messaged me this morning. He's already digging. It's currently Thursday. The Prospectors dig isn't until Saturday, but we'll see how it goes. Headed to Bath, New Hampshire, staying at Twin River Campground. We'll check in when we get there. If we get there. Hopefully we get there. Right? We'll see. Hi. Hot. It's only 8:30 and it is warm out. Here we are on the wild ammonoosuc, or some people call it the wham or the wild am. But we're up here with Dylan and Tim. Green Mountain Prospectors dig is tomorrow. I decided to take a 4-day weekend and come up a little bit early. I haven't had a lot of time off this year, so it seemed like a good chance to get the camper out. That's what I bought it for, trips like this. And we'll see what we can get. All kinds of evidence of dredge holes around here. There's some nice bedrock poking out here and there. But I've got my reaper set up, sorta. I'm gonna have to do some classifying because it's a little bit away from my hole that I want to dig. And let's string the camera around and we'll show you some of the scenery here. Nice little river. Right along Route 112. Very scenic route. I don't know, I think it's part of the Kangamangas Highway. I should have done a little research on this for I should have done a little research on it so I'd have some history and lay of the land type stuff for you. But you can see Dylan and Tim working up there. Well, Dylan's working, Tim's not. He's scoping out a place to dig. Dylan's worked in that hole for several weeks now, and unfortunately last week someone came and dredged it out on him, so he had to open it up some more. But I think right there in the center of the screen someone has dredged that spot, but I'm gonna go above them where my bucket is, and I'm gonna work on the front side of those rocks, because it looks like there's a little pinch point right in here. The river just starts to step down, so it could be a drop zone from the bedrock above. I'm told this river in the springtime where I'm standing is wet, so this thing floods really easy, I guess. The water comes way up on it. And up around the corner, starting about here, and there's all this down below. I think it was back during Irene, is what I'm told. The state had to rebuild these sections of 112 because it washed out. And what they did was they pulled gravel out of the river and used it to reinforce the bank, and then they brought in their own stone and reinforced it some more. So hopefully what I'm thinking is a lot of this material along these banks is washed down over the last few years since Irene, and I'm really hoping that some of it has accumulated right along the edge here somewhere. So I'm hoping to find a line of gold, even if it's just flood gold. I'd be happy. So that's what we're gonna hunt for today. My theory could be wrong, but we'll see. Dylan got a decent pan out of like 12 buckets yesterday, or 15 buckets he did classified. He classifies to 3/4 using a gold slinger type rig. So I'm going to start moving some rocks. I got some work to do before I can start digging. Enough talking, more digging. Alright, I got set up here. I just tried a couple of classified pans full, and I think that thing was designed to sit in a pan, not a bucket. But that's alright, I like the handles on it. And let's classify some material and see how it goes. It classifies nice. I don't know if it's those hex-shaped holes it's got in it or what, but it seems to shake the material down through pretty well. So let's put some dirt in it and we'll see how it goes. Well, I threw some material in here. Pretty heavy. Not bad. We're still gonna... Oh, my bucket's tipping. That doesn't help. Alright, let's get reorganized here. We're still gonna have to add some water, but I think I would have had to anyway to get rid of some of these bigger rocks to wash them off. I have to straighten up my bucket after. Yeah, let's get my bucket straighter and maybe we'll do another one. There's my stuff, and I'm in the center of the frame. I'm just on the other side of that big rock. Dylan's still working upstream. Looks like Tim's feeding his sluice. There's Dylan giving a wave. Maybe you have to run up. Tim bought this big ginormous sluice box from me, and it's the first time that he's got a chance to use it. Maybe we'll run up there and see how he's doing. Flow's a little challenging today, but if you can get spots like where I'm at, and I think the flow's a little too fast for the bazooka. It's cleaned out to the point where it's cleaned out. I mean, I can stick my finger down in there and there's hardly any material in it, so I'm gonna have to adjust my flow. I don't know if you can see it in the water over there or not, but looks like Tim's sort of at the end of his bucket. Maybe I'll keep an eye out and see when he goes over with a fresh bucket, and we'll watch that sluice box run. It's pretty impressive when it's got good flow. You can just shovel the stuff right into it just as fast as you can. Things like 4 feet long and 12 inches wide. Alright, well, I'm sitting in the shade because it's deathly hot. I'm sweating, soaking wet. Taking a break, having some water. The good thing is there's enough plunge pools around here that you could take a dip, get cooled off. Water's super warm. This river reminds me of the Swift with the big rocks. Outcroppings of bedrock. The size is about the same, I'd say. Alright, we'll keep digging. We'll catch up with Tim on his next bucket. I'm going to do another bucket, then do a clean out. My test pans have yielded 1 micro fly poop, and that's it. Hopefully we'll be able to find it in the reaper over there. We'll be back. Alright. I can't really see with the sun in the camera, but if I'm catching gold like that, I guess the flow is okay. I think we're on a good spot. I mean, that's just surface gold, so I think if we scratch around and get a little deeper, we might get into some little bigger pieces, but that's not bad. First real New Hampshire gold. We'll take it. Let's take a walk up and see how Tim and Dylan are doing. All right, we're looking at...
There's a decent piece down in here too, and there's some Seen some smallies. See right there, there's a nice little chunky, and there's a bigger one down there.
I don't know if I can see it in the camera,
but there's a better one down there.
That's cool. Yeah, I can definitely see that.
There's a nice one down in there. And I don't know if that's a piece. That's been there forever, right down straight.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't look like gold sometimes, but it's been sitting there since the last bucket run.
That's gotta be.
Yeah. So I think I have 3 chunky, nice little chunky pieces in there. And I've seen some smalls too.
Not bad. Seems to have a good flow through it.
Yeah. Like I've been classifying. I didn't classify the first bucket, the second, third I have, and it just takes it right down nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's been sitting there forever. That's
gotta be gold.
It sat there the last time. But the piece down there is really nice.
I don't know if I can get it in the, it's hard to see with the sun reflecting off the camera on my side.
I've seen a half a dozen other pieces at least, like, but they don't stay there long, and then they go down. I think those aren't very deep, so it's not going to hold anything really small for very long.
Nope.
With this flow, that's a good flow right now.
Yeah, it is.
There's another piece of gold right next to it I can see too.
Yep, you're right.
So we got a few.
Yeah, doing all right.
Yeah.
Kicking it in Dylan's hole.
Well, I kind of, yeah. I moved some rocks and got beside them.
Yeah, I was digging yesterday this side of him, but I wasn't getting anything, so.
So in my hole, I'm seeing gray clay, rusty clay, decomposing bedrock, conglomerate.
Yeah, he was finding that yesterday. That's cool to find that stuff.
Right, Dylan? I'm getting my
little shot upstream. Dylan just came strolling up. Look what he got. That's pretty. Couple nice little pickers there.
I
Beautiful.
Picked them right out of the sluice while it was running. I thought it was a little risky, but you grabbed them.
Nice.
Just ran 4 buckets.
And there's more in the sluice, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Excellent. Good job. Tim brought his pan over. Nice. Seeing some color. Nice shiny. Love to see the yeller. Of course I'm seeing a glare. And that's a little better. Perfect. It's not bad. Better than I'm getting. Alright, so Robbie just showed up. Tim's here. He's been here, Dylan's been here. And in typical Robbie fashion, he walks over, turns a rock. I don't know if that's a nugget, but it sure the heck looks like one to me. He was hooting and hollering.
Alright.
So we're going to put this in a pan.
Oh, that's a nugget. Oh my god. Dude, it's so... Sorry. It's even... Oh my god.
That's definitely gold.
Oh my god. That's... Fucking god.
Put it in my hand.
Oh my god. Is that watery
Yeah.
bullshit that I get?
That's
3 grams?
definitely gold.
I don't know, man. I actually have a scale in my car.
Oh my god. It's so heavy.
That's 3 grams probably.
Like that doubled in
3.5?
size when I pulled it out of there.
I can't
Oh,
believe you
like-
found that right on the top.
Literally sitting there.
You gotta clean that off. It's gonna look crazy once you get that dirt out of there, whatever it is.
And it's been sitting there a little while. It's got like pollen trapped in it and... Oh my god.
Damn, Robbie.
Thanks for the invite! Oh man!
Let's get that in the pan, get some water on it.
Oh man.
Clean it up some.
I gotta take a breath first.
There, for size reference. Alright. Get another picture of that nug that Robbie just found in a bottled water cap for size reference. That thing, darn bugs are getting me. That thing is big. That's a nice nugget.
I'll get that shine.
Can't wait to see what that weighs up at.
There's a little bit of quartz inside it too, right here. A little bit of quartz still. Right back on that side.
I can't tell if my camera's focusing or not, but there it is. That's a big boy. Ready for the sound? Ah, nice. Video must go on. There's my next clean out. I think that was like 4 buckets. Still just in this top layer. It's too hot to really get after it. I might take a walk. There's some bedrock down below. See if I can't do what Robbie did, kick a rock over and find a nugget. Back for another day. I've just been scratching around in here. Tried to dig up a little bit of this hard pack layer, hoping there was some gold caught up in it. Didn't get anything. First pan of the day. Kind of a long flat section off an inside bend. Just below what they call split rock. That's that big rock face you see upstream. We got the drone of a dredge going downstream. He's right out there in the middle. I think I'm going to pick away maybe at this pile here and see if we can't have any luck. Got a little bit of shiny yesterday. Nothing compared to what Robbie got. Just so you know, when I said that typical Robbie fashion, he's becoming quite famous amongst us about just walking up to a spot, flipping something over and seeing a piece of gold. Nothing ever that big, but it happens over and over. A few weeks back he walked into a spot. I think I'm going to sink my shovel here. Ended up getting over a gram of gold in that one spot. Never would have thought he would have got any there, but Robbie did. Anyhow, we're going to keep digging. I might wander down there and talk to that fella, see if he'll let me highlight. Well, I don't know if he has a dredge. He has a pump and a sluice box set up. I guess that's good enough as a dredge. I don't know. I'm not familiar with any of that kind of equipment, being from Vermont, you know. Can't have that stuff there. Anyway, let's move some rocks. Well, not a hugely successful day today. Digging back in that hole I started yesterday. Not real great. Got some flour gold. Nothing to show on camera. I gotta say though, for a day that was supposed to be a washout today, I think it rained for about 3 minutes. Not even hard, just a sprinkle. And that was it. There's a touch of a breeze every once in a while. It's not too awful humid out today. Just an awful nice day. I think I'm done digging though. It's pushing 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm pretty tired from trying to wrestle those rocks over there. I fought the rocks and the rocks won. Right now I'm just sitting here and enjoying the sounds of the river. It's nice up here in northern New Hampshire. Well, we'll be back tomorrow. I think Tim's coming again. We'll see what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll have some better luck. Well, I'm out here with the gold monster. Didn't have much luck digging, so I figured I'd do some detecting today just to change it up. It's kind of a... I think they got the weather confused yesterday and today, because I thought they were predicting scattered thunder shower in the afternoon, but it's been misting here all morning. I got a signal. On the non-ferrous side, and I found the target, and it's just a little piece of lead. That's all right though. We'll take it for now, because I haven't had a lot of time under my belt with this machine, and at least I think it's lead. It might be aluminum foil now that I feel it's not very heavy. Anyway, it's non-ferrous, and it's a little bugger. Well, we'll be back with you when we hopefully find a decent target. Tim and Sean are here. We'll have to go visit them. They're cracking bedrock today. None of us really want to get in the stream. We're sick of digging around these big rocks and finding very little gold, so changing it up. I'll be back. Well, we're sort of getting closer. I think that used to be a penny. Not an old one either. I highly doubt. Looks like it was an old zinkin. Well, at least it wasn't aluminum foil. On to the next. There's Tim doing some crack scratching, bedrocking. He's sporting my logo. A few weeks back, him and Rick met me in the parking lot down to Buffalo, and they were each wearing a shirt that Tim had made up with my logo on it for the YouTube channel. I didn't even notice it. They're sitting there staring at me, waiting for me to pick up on it. And I think, who was it? Rick finally said something. Or one of you guys was like, hey, don't you...
We kind of got you.
Yeah. It was good. I appreciate it. That was a good, really good idea. I never even thought about making up a t-shirt for myself. But Tim, being the kind person he is, made one couple for me and one or two for my wife, and Rick got one, and I don't know who else did. Anybody else get them? Me. Tim got them, of course. So that was pretty good. Certainly appreciate it. There we go. Tim scores a nice little nug. He'll weigh it up and, whoop, don't want to lose it. He'll weigh it up and send me a pic. I'll include it in the video, but that's a beauty. Some of us are doing well on the wham. Gotta love it.